Our chef on a shoestring this morning is barbecue royalty. Elizabeth Karmel is the executive chef and owner of Hill Country Barbecue. It is right here in New York and also in Washington. And she recently teamed up with the folks at Gourmet Grilling to come up with some very mouth-watering recipes. This morning, she will grill up a fabulous 3-course meal on a budget of just $40. Great to have you with us, Elizabeth.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
We love having you here.
Oh, and I love being here.
I'm so glad to hear that. Now, tell us, what is on the menu?
The most exciting thing about today is that we're having ribs, and you notice we're not outdoors, right? So I'm going to show you.
You can do it indoors.
Yes, I'm going to show you. Even if you don't have a grill, you can have ribs, right?
I like hearing that.
So we've got these sweet and spicy ribs that we're going to make in just a minute. We've got this fabulous fresh corn and red pepper relish.
Delish.
Creamy green beans, and then at the end, the sweet, the brown berry cobbler, which is really great. I'm going to show you how to finish that too.
Oh, great.
So let's get started. We're going to make our rub first, if you can help me.
Yes.
We're going to have a little brown sugar for sweetness, some paprika, some chipotle pepper for heat, cumin. This is all very normal.
Okay.
And then a little allspice. That's a little more unusual. Salt and a little pepper.
Is that too much salt?
No.
Okay,
it's
good.
about 1½ teaspoons. And then about a ½ teaspoon of black pepper.
Crush it right in there.
And the great thing about this sugar is it's going to give a great caramelization, even though we're in the oven.
So then when it goes under the heat, it starts to caramelize up. That's
right, and it'll give it sort of that mahogany color that you get on a grill.
And again, it's a dry rub, and you're just kind of throwing it on there. Is there any reason you need to rub it in, or is it okay? So you
know what? I'm going to pat it.
Okay.
In. I don't like to rub. It's sort of a misnomer because then you can damage the meat, and we want to treat these with love, right?
Gentle care.
So you want to put a little bit on here, and then we're going to take it to the oven. And I'm going to show you my nifty trick.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing this because I've never heard about doing sort of grilling indoors before.
I know, and this is really great. The key to grilling is sort of that hot air rotating around the ribs. So if you will pick this up, I will open the oven.
Okay.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to turn our oven into an outdoor grill.
Okay.
And actually...
And is this far enough away from the heat in
You know
there?
what? I am going to put the ribs right on the oven shelf.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
So I'm going to pretend that this is
how it works.
A grill rack.
I see.
And then you can see I put a cookie sheet underneath, and that's my drip pan so that you don't make a mess in your oven.
If I was to leave it in the baking sheet, what would that have done to the meat?
That would steam it.
Oh.
So I'm actually glad that you did that.
Yeah, no, I'm glad too because that's probably what I would have done if you hadn't given me the right instruction.
I know, and this is so super easy, and you know, if you don't have a grill, look at that.
It's beautiful.
Those are made in the oven.
And you can see the glaze right on it.
Right.
Now, how long would you have left that in the oven to get to that point?
About an hour and a half or 2 hours. These are 2 pounds apiece. And then just at the end, we put a little mop sauce, which I'm going to let you help me make here. I've got some onion and garlic and ginger. And then the core of every barbecue sauce, ketchup.
Ketchup.
Right? So this is so easy. This is like a dump and stir.
Okay.
So I'll dump and you can stir.
Oh, I love that
How about that?
Perfect.
Vinegar.
Vinegar.
Soy sauce. And that gives us our sort of our salty note. More sugar.
More sugar.
More sugar.
But it doesn't come off tasting sweet when you make it this way.
No, it's, you know, the perfect accent for the pork. A little pepper.
Okay.
Because we need salt and pepper for everything.
Oh, of course.
And a little salt. Now, that couldn't be easier, right?
No, it was very simple.
And this is what it looks like after you let it cook for about 15 minutes.
Okay.
And it's so delicious.
So you're just going to put it right on like that?
Put it right on.
Is that right before you serve it, or is that something that you would do in advance?
You know what? I put it on about 10 minutes before I take them out of the oven, and then I serve it on the side.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cut
them. Oh, that's nice. So you can have a little extra if that's what you like. Now, in terms of the cooking temperature for these, what was the cooking temperature?
About 300 degrees.
300 degrees, an hour and a half to 2 hours.
An hour and a half to 2 hours in the oven.
And they'll come out like that.
And you'll see they'll cook much faster because the air is going to rotate around the food.
Oh, that's good to know. So if you're used to cooking them on a pan, then you probably need to do the cooking time a little less in your oven.
A little bit less. And not only that, when you cook them on the pan, they turn gray. And when you cook them like with my little indoor method, they look like they've been cooked on a grill.
A much better color.
Right.
And you could probably do that then with any type of meat in the oven.
You can.
Okay.
You can. And if it's too small to put on there, you put it on a rack in a pan.
Okay.
Just so that air rotates around it. So I bet it's time for dessert.
Yeah, because I always love the dessert.
Okay.
Not gonna lie.
All right, I cannot get through the summer without having a berry cobbler.
I love berry cobbler.
This has 4 kinds of berries in it. The brown sugar, I think there's some people there that want some
Lonnie
too,
has
right?
been thinking about this cobbler, dreaming of it. Come on over, Lonnie.
This one, I'm a connoisseur on the cobbler, so let's see what you got.
Okay. His birthday's Elizabeth.
I know.
Apparently.
Well, happy unbirthday.
But you can put candles on that and you're good to go.
So this is great. So I've already cooked the berries just so that the cornstarch will thicken. I love the brown sugar, the dark brown sugar in here. It gives it a really roundness and depth of flavor. And then this is a biscuit dough, a sweet biscuit dough that we just are going to plop on the top.
Would you do the instant biscuit dough if you didn't have time? No.
This is
okay. Not the Elizabeth Karmel way.
This is so
Rebecca Jarvis. I can't. Okay, but you can make it happen.
Of course, you can.
Thank you.
As long as you cook. My theory is do whatever you need to do to cook. But this is so easy that, look how easy this is, right?
It's very easy.
Right.
All right, let's see. Yeah. As you're doing that, I'm going to take a look at how you did on the money side of things.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, let me know.
I know the taste side's going to work out great, and I can't wait to try it. Okay, you're $36.43. That is
pretty
low.
good.
Wow.
That's really low.
With a handsome cobbler.
Hey. And ribs.
Number 3.
And ribs.
You made the leaderboard, Elizabeth.
I did.
You did.
That makes me feel good.
It makes me feel good, too. I'm really excited.
Are we not trying
By the way, you
yes.
I have
let me
some work
cut
to
them.
do over here, Lonnie, while you try.
Okay.